You know, I've made a couple of videos about AI before. This time we're really cooked. There's this thing called Sora AI now that makes like, it's almost like TikTok, but all AI. And I tried it out, and after seeing it, I realized that, yeah, we're done. Time to wrap it up. We're cooked, we're finished. And like I said, I tested it out. I made a couple of videos on it. Unfortunately, I'm not happy about it, but I wanted to test it out to make this. Let's just go through a few. So the first one I showed was me riding a bull. It was pretty bad, honestly. That one wasn't that good. But let's just take a look at this one.
This is incredible. Thank you. Thank you to the Academy, to everyone who watched a little film called Bolo Plan and believed in it. I started making it in my bedroom on a borrowed laptop.
Okay. The voice sounds nothing like me. Literally nothing like me. That looks exactly like me. I'm not gonna lie and stand here and say that looks nothing like me. That's my face. That's my face, particularly when it gets a little bit too dry and it starts to get straight. Right now it's really curly. Of course, it has a long way to go. I think they can only be around 10 seconds long. This is Sora 2.0, I think. If this is the video AI in its second version, in like 2 years. But you know what, if that's not convincing enough, let's look at another one.
Coming up Saturday, gotta keep these wrists tight. Feeling sharp. Hands are fast, lungs feel good.
Chin down.
Who is that guy?
Let the shots flow. It's your fight to win. We're ready.
Okay, at some points in this one, it doesn't really look like me, but in the beginning especially, dude, that's my face, that's my side profile when I look down and when I'm not locked in, right? Like I am now. Right, but right around the middle, that's not me anymore. That's just some guy that kind of looks like me. And who is that? All I put in you have to make a little description when you make these videos. All I put in was me in a boxing gym training for the big match or something. I didn't mention that guy. So I don't know whose face that is. I don't know where he came from. And that's a little bit worrying. Now I'm just gonna show one more, and the one that I made was something like arguing in a bodega, in a New York City bodega.
This bacon, egg, and cheese is $11. $6 last week. Prices went up, man. Everything's more expensive. I don't set the numbers.
Come on, that's crazy. It's the same roll, same bacon. You can't just double it overnight.
Look around. Delivery fees,
I'm
eggs,
paying
meat.
more for all of it. You want cheap? Go to...
Who is that guy? Again, all I said was me. And granted, I implied that there was another person there, but that's gotta be someone's face. And who is that? I don't know. Did I just summon someone's face and they don't even know I'm using it? That's a little bit creepy. Second, look at this. They have the sodas in the back. Granted, there's a lot of stuff wrong with this. It's not exactly right, and you can see that things are like weird. But look at this. They have almost name brand sodas in the back. Everything's a little bit jumbled, but they have cigarettes at the top, and they have, I don't know what that is. And the conversation in this one doesn't make sense at all. Like, it just doesn't. But who is that? I'm really confused about that. Who is that? Anyway, I'm not here to show videos of Sora AI because I don't want to use it that much, right? It freaks me out a little bit. And I don't like that it has my face now, because you have to do like a face scan. So that was probably a mistake to do that. But I did it, it's too late, and they probably would have gotten my face some other way. But like I said earlier, in 2 years, if this is like about 2 years in of video AI and it's that good, like that's my face, right? That's saying things that I didn't actually say. 2 more years, oh my God. Imagine I could literally make one of these videos and just post it, and you would be able to tell. And so there goes my job. So are we really cooked? Is it really over for us? Yeah, a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna soften it up. We're a little bit cooked. Clearly, a lot of that stuff, a lot of that AI stuff is crap, right? It sucks. I just watched a video with Casey Neistat, and he made the point that even though most of it is gonna be terrible, some of it is gonna come out being good quality. But what I think is that even though, yes, this stuff is gonna screw up a lot of stuff, there's always gonna be value in the real stuff. So even though eventually, if I make this entire video and it's all AI and you can't tell, it's still gonna be AI, and there's probably still gonna be something that tells you that it's AI. I think that there's always gonna be value, a lot of value, like a lot of value in authentic things. Now more than ever, as stuff like this becomes more popular, I wonder if there's gonna be people that start producing that stuff like crazy and are able to make money on AI TikTok. Like, you know how there's like the Creator Fund platform on TikTok? Maybe that's gonna be a thing for AI. which would be weird. And that wouldn't make a lot of sense. But I'm sure someone's gonna be able to capitalize off of it. I'm not gonna be one of those people though, because I don't know, I think it's weird. I think it's very weird. That's really all I can say about it. I prefer to do this. I prefer to do it the real way. And you know what? Like I said, I sounded very nervous earlier, but I do think there's a lot of value in something that's real. Something where you can sit down and I can look at you a little too much, a little too deeply in the eyes and talk to you. Because me and you, we're real. We're both human. But no, I don't know. In every other video about AI that I've made, I've been beefing with AI. I have a long history of a beef with AI, but at the end of every video I say, you know what, if you do end up rising up and taking over AI, I was just joking the whole time. I'm sure AI will continue to develop and we will get more and more screwed. So I'll make follow-up videos about that. But I'll bet $10 trillion. You know what, I'm sorry, I'll bet something more valuable than that. I'll bet my face card. That there will always be some value in real content. And hopefully I'm right about that. But if not, enjoy it while you can. Subscribe right here, check out a video on my main channel, The Nothing Show right there. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye. I'm real, I swear.